Okay, we are live, we are live, we are live. We are live. Not on Twitch though. I don't know why does Twitch kind of like does not automatically go live nowadays. Like yesterday, like it did the same freaking thing like yesterday and today as well. Whatever, man, whatever. All right. So yeah, I'm kind of like tired today. So yeah, I'm gonna take it easy, but we are still grinding color. So yeah, we're still gonna grind color. And I think I'm close. I'm kind of like close. All right. I still cannot do the cloud stuff because they are super kind of like difficult, especially when you have to kind of like add different tones like the cat that you're freaking seeing right now. Okay, so yeah, it's difficult. I'm drinking my rose milk, by the way. All right. I might have to kind of like take a shit today after a while because I kind of like forgot. All right. Hello Yuri, what's up? Hello, hi, what's up? Yo, my G, your jurist, you have appeared after so freaking long. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? What's up? I'm refreshed because I'm drinking cold water. I do not drink cold water. I don't know, we just drink like normal water, but when the kind of like weather is cold, then it gets really cold. Water gets really cold, so yeah. But when the weather is hot, we just kind of like put down a cloth and then dampen the cloth around the jug, and then it cools the water. So yeah, that is a good way to cool water. That is a really freaking good way to cool water. Does this blue hurt your eyes, guys? Does this blue hurt your eyes? You're drawing manga? That is very cool, man. That is very cool. What kind of like manga are you drawing? What are you drawing? What manga are you drawing? Hold on, let me check your messages. Jesus, hold on. Let me draw this first. One shot manga, it's about mother-son love in a tragic way. I see. I have like never read a manga or a comic. I kind of like my little brother had like used to kind of like read a manga and sorry, a comics or something, okay? But I kind of like, I don't remember if I had any comics. I have never been a reader, okay? Reader of like anything really. So yeah. My mom went to Korea and brought me my favorite transparent hair clips. Very cool, very cool, very cool. I'm not much of a hair clip guy, but I can understand your feelings for hair clips. I'm not much of a hair clip guy. Sid is not much of a hair clip guy. So I was kind of like playing Age of Empires today, but I was playing skirmish, but the game is like super kind of like difficult on like skirmish. Even I'm like playing on intermediate settings, but the game is like still kind of tough even on like intermediate settings. I was playing Delhi Sultanate, but I think they are kind of like very tough to handle or something. I don't know, very tough to play or something. And they have the war elephants and shit in Age of Empires. Okay, that is like very cool stuff. I absolutely love war elephants, and I'm like drawing an elephant right now. So yeah. So what's going on with you people? What's going on with you people? Tell me. I may not be able to kind of like talk because I'm like drawing and I'm like kind of like tired right now, but you can talk. What's going on? Okay, this elephant is kind of like weird looking. Oh my god. It's fine. Not to worry too much. All right, this is done. This is done. All right. I was just adjusting the shadows. Don't worry about it too much. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. So yesterday I was like pretty frustrated because I have been neglecting the color kind of like stuff and literally like everything on YouTube. Okay, I can literally make my living off of color stuff on YouTube. All right, I can literally do that shit. Hair clips, of course. Okay, yeah. Draw medieval crusader. I actually drew a medieval crusader yesterday. Hold on, let me show you. The weather feels great. 50% chance it's cold. 50% it. Yeah. Today the weather is not cold over here. Like day before yesterday, it was like really freaking cold because it rained a lot day before. Here you go. This is your medieval whatever. Medieval crusader year jurist. We literally drew it today. We literally drew it, sorry, yesterday, not today. This is your medieval crusader. This is Groot, but metal Groot. Yeah, we drew it yesterday. So what did I say a moment ago? I forgot. What did I say a moment ago? No, before the weather stuff. Yeah, I can literally make my living off of this color stuff, you know. Where is it? Hold on. This shit. I can literally make my living off of this color stuff on like YouTube. All right. So yeah. I think I have said this before, like once or twice. I don't remember. Okay, next one. Let's go. Let's keep going. You already know what this is. You already know what this is. I am pretty sure of that. You people already know what this is. This is a herd of sheep. Water sheep. Water sheep. This is a herd of sheep. This is a herd of sheep, water sheep, very beautiful sheep. Look at them sheep. Very beautiful sheep. This reminds me of Age of Empires now, because Age of Empires also has like sheep and I've been like playing it. This reminds me of Age of Empires a lot. I've been playing Age of Empires for I have had a kind of like fondness for Age of Empires since I was a kid, because we played it a lot, me and one of my friends. Alright, so yeah. Water sheep, water sheep. Yeah, this one is a quick one, a quickie, a very quickie, kind of like painting. Nothing too complicated in this. I kind of wanna go back to my village. I don't know, man. I just sometimes like I feel like I should go back to my village and just chill out, okay, hang out. But then again, nobody freaking lives over there. So yeah, that is another freaking thing. It's not haunted or anything, but it's just I have like nobody over there right now. Yep, that's it. And yeah, hold on. Let me do the shadows of the sheep. Very simple drawing. Don't worry about it too much. Very simple stuff, simple drawing. Yep, that's it. Very simple stuff. The sheep doesn't even require a kind of like shadow right now. Hold on, but let me see if I can paint in a shadow. This also kind of like reminds me of hold on. Which one was it? Hold on. The Lord of the Rings kind of like movies. Which one was it? Jesus, I forgot which one was it. Not the movies, the new series. Which one was it? The Rings of Power. Yes, the Rings of Power. Who me? I am kind of like, so I have been searching for a job since like last year or something, okay, but the job industry is like, the industry right now is like really freaking fucked up. All right, the industry right now is like really fucked up right now. So like nobody is freaking getting a job. Not even experienced people are like getting a job. Like every industry out there, not just art, but every freaking industry out there is really fucked up right now. Every industry, not just art or something else, okay, but every industry is fucked up, absolutely fucked up. Nobody is getting a job. Absolutely nobody. People like, I have seen people crying on LinkedIn, okay, experienced people crying on LinkedIn. and I'm myself surviving on my with my mother. So yeah, it's really tough. I will probably have to look for a job or something in a shop or something, like in a few months. If this YouTube thing is also kind of like not working, okay, I'm like grinding every single day, but it's like not working unless I have like the art kind of like thing is like very difficult to do. All right, very difficult to do on YouTube. You either I don't know, you either just do it or no, like you just become like famous or you don't. Okay, I might have to kind of like become a freaking VTuber or something, like Jesus. But even kind of like VTubing is like not at all easy, not at all easy. Like I have seen some VTuber, like an Indian VTuber, he's like doing it for like 4 freaking years, but then there is literally nothing. He barely has like 1,000 subs, barely. And I have been doing like YouTube for like 2 years, and I recently surpassed the 1,000 sub mark. So yeah, life is very difficult right now. It's even more difficult than it was before, in my opinion. Before, at least people used to get jobs, but now because of AI, nobody is freaking getting a job. No one, absolutely no one. The industry is like really freaked up right now. Nobody is getting a job or anything, like literally anything for that matter. I personally feel that after kind of like a few years, like around like 5 years or something, there will be a very high kind of like percentage of blue collar jobs. Yes, blue collar jobs will be kind of like very high, not the red collar jobs. Sorry, not the white collar jobs. I'm sorry, not the white collar jobs. All right. Now above this, There is a raft. There is this guy who's like sitting over here. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. I will darken this. Hold on. I will darken this shit. Yeah. Now it looks much better. What do you want to do, Yuri? You are bored? I know that you're bored, but what do you want to do? Tell me, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Like a few months ago that I used to do this shit, okay, I used to get so many freaking, I don't know, so many freaking people over here tuned in to see my colors and shit. Now there is literally no one. there is literally no one. I mean, there are you people, but still. Now I kind of want to watch the many shark and whale movies now after like drawing this. Yeah, all right. I don't know, chill. All right. Can you help me with webtoon coloring? I'm working on my webtoon as well. What kind of like coloring do you want? What kind of? You can ask me on my Discord. I will guide you with color, okay? But I will not do the color work or something, okay? I will perhaps maybe correct your mistakes or something, okay? And I will guide you with color, but yeah, but I will not color it myself. So today is a very kind of like easy going color kind of like thing. Yesterday it was really bad. Like I struggled a lot in these colors. Today these are all very easy going colors. easy going colors, guys. Very easy going colors. Don't worry about it too much. This is an easy one. This is a very easy one. Yeah, very easy kind of like one. This again reminds me of Assassin's Creed or something. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why did my brain kind of like cook that up? But alright. Assassin's Creed is gone, bro. Ubisoft is like really fucked up right now. Oh yeah, I forgot. I kind of like wanted to do the roasting of characters. Okay, I wanted to roast Jane Doe, the ZZZ kind of like character, the mouse character that Zenless Stone's hero has. Okay, I wanted to roast her because that character design is like freaking cursed and ugly as fuck. Okay, so yeah, there we go. I just want to know who kind of like designed that. Whose idea was it to have a mouse as a girl, or maybe a fuse a beautiful girl to a mouse or something. All right, sorry, not to a mouse, a rat, not to a mouse, a rat, a freaking rat. Alright, this is done. Hold on. Let me just try to kind of like apply texture over here. Let's see how this looks. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna look good. I'm pretty sure of that, but oh well. All right, it looks okay. It looks okay. It is not that bad. Yeah, it looks okay, but not too much. We should not do it too much. We should not do it too much. This is a very red color theme. Yeah, today we are splashing a lot of vibrant colors. Don't worry about it too much. Assassin's Creed Shadows, the problem with Assassin's Creed Shadows is like the whole freaking game is like boring. Okay, it is not even worth it. It is not even worth it to kind of like roast the character designs of the oh no, man, it is not even worth to roast the character designs of Assassin's Creed Shadows. The whole freaking game is absolutely dog shit. I mean, I can do that for the cloud or something, I don't know. Okay, but yeah, and Ubisoft has been trying to kind of like make the female characters kind of like ugly. I do not know what is their agenda. Is it to just impress some of the I don't know, investors or something? I don't know what is their freaking agenda on that, but it is bad. It is really freaking bad. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Okay, so this is a cloud scene. I'm gonna attempt doing a cloud. All right. I failed yesterday. I miserably failed freaking yesterday. I absolutely miserably failed yesterday. I think I will have to kind of like do the offline thingy. I have to go offline and then study the clouds thingy, like how they are made and shit. All right, so yeah, this is not gonna happen on stream. Yeah, this is tough, but gonna try it, gonna push it. Hold on, gonna push it. All right, that is actually going somewhere, but Yeah, I think I'll have to go back off stream, okay, and then figure this shit out, because this is difficult. Clouds are like difficult. Like if there is like one full cloud, then it's kind of like easy, but when there are like a couple of clouds, then the shadows are like kind of like difficult. Yeah, it's difficult. It's kind of difficult. It is difficult. I am sorry about that. Yeah, this can work. This can definitely work, but it is kind of tricky and difficult. All right, I'll have to go back. This is fine for now. I'll have to go back like off stream and then figure this shit out. Hold on, before I kind of like quit on this, I want to try something. That looks good. That looks surprisingly good for some reason. Okay, so yeah. All right, I'm gonna quit over here. These things need a extra lesson, like off-screen lesson. All right, clouds need an off-screen lesson, because see, I cannot, like, I can do it on stream. Okay, I can do it on stream, but then I have to literally kind of like keep quiet and like focus, like have my full focus onto the painting. All right, so that's gonna be not entertaining for you people. So that is why hello, what's up, Risha? Okay, I kind of like pronounce your name nicely this time, Risha. Hello, Domo, what's up? What's up, Jay? What's up? Some goofy outfit I kind of like wore. Hold on. Yeah, for the clouds I have to go back off stream and like do it. All right, hold on. I will try to wear a goofy outfit. Jesus, hold on. Here you go, man. Look at this. What, you don't like it? You don't like it? Yeah, I do not have a cosplay. Okay, I do not have a goofy cosplay. I'm sorry about that. You don't like it? I do not have a goofy cosplay. Yes, a ghost. I'm a ghost now. I'm a ghost. Yep, I was kind of like feeling cold day before yesterday, so I kind of like did this on stream yesterday, like day before yesterday. So yeah. yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, I'll have to go back for the clouds. I'll have to go back for the clouds, like off stream, and then figure it out. So yesterday I figured this shit out off stream. All right, figured all of these colors are off stream, and there is only one way to do this. There is only one freaking way to do this. Okay, use a gradient or a soft brush. Okay, I do not recommend soft brushes at all. Okay, I do not recommend soft brushes at all, but for this freaking thing over here, this cat, okay, you have to kind of like use this soft brush kind of like thing, like this. There is this is the only freaking way to do it, and there are a lot of freaking colors over here. Okay, there is yellow, magenta, violet, and cyan or royal blue, whatever you wanna freaking call it. All right, so this is the only freaking way to do this shit. There is no other way. Okay, and then after kind of like doing this, you come in with a hard brush. You come in with a hard brush and start painting the kind of the hair on the cat. All right, start painting some streaks for the hair on the cat. That is the only freaking way to do it. That is the only freaking way to do this, unfortunately. Some people are just kind of like they just use the soft brushes. All right, they just use the soft brushes, but I cannot freaking use a soft brush because I have never trained with a soft freaking brush. All right, and for the cyan you can do something like this. All right, and then if the edge is like too hard, you can go ahead and like kind of like blend it. So yeah, you can do that as well. All right, and then you add in the kind of like hard freaking edges. So yeah, I will have to go back and then relearn the clouds. Okay, I know how to make like basic freaking clouds. I know how to make them, but when the clouds kind of like get complicated, then it gets really difficult to kind of like make it. Yeah, something like this. So yeah, I did this like off stream. I learned this off stream. So I have to kind of like go back off stream and then learn this clouds kind of like thing. All right. What are you saying? It's very simple and it's related, not filtered or made up. I also do that when I'm feeling sad. What the frick, man? I hug a pillow. I do not. Yeah, even I haven't kind of like cried in a while. I need a good. What? Why do you need a good cry? Fuck crying, man. Who needs crying? Now it's nice to use a hard brush. It looks very nice. Yes, hard brush is like good, but there are kind of like some limitations, like this thing, or even the clouds, for instance. Okay, where you do not kind of like where you can't use a hard brush. All right, so that is what I mean. Where you freaking can't use a hard brush. I mean, for the clouds you can, but not for that thing, that abomination thing. Okay, so this, hold on. Oh my god, there is no freaking space left on the canvas now. It's all filled up. So I'm gonna draw it over here on a new layer. Hold on, let me try something over here, right? Let me use a soft brush over here. Oh my god, look at this. Look at the lag. Jesus. Look at the lag of my PC. Crazy. All right, that's it. I kind of want to play Pokemon now. It's been a long time since I've like played Pokemon. I haven't kind of like played it in a while. Played it in a while. I'm sorry if you guys wanna kind of like talk or something, you can do so. I'm just concentrating and focusing on this painting right now. Okay, so yeah, if you kind of like want to talk. Also, I kind of like want to know what is going on with Elon Musk. He's been not showing, like he's been off lately for a while. So I wonder what he's like doing with SpaceX and shit. Elon is like very kind of like, Elon is like a brother to me. Don't worry about it too much. He always kind of like sends me messages saying hi and shit. So he's kind of like a brother to me. Elon bro is just cool, very cool bro. Don't worry about it too much. Don't worry guys, don't worry. Don't you worry. Okay, I kind of like freaked this. Alright, so I'm like sorry for that. I am kind of like freaking this up. I'm losing my shit. There are two women, okay, two women who's like who's like putting the lanterns in the lake over there. Two beautiful women, very beautiful women. They are very beautiful women. Don't worry about it too much. They have the Drawmaster's straw hat. Drawmaster's straw hat they have. Hold on. They have the Drawmaster's straw hat. So yeah, I kind of want to tell you a story, alright? Tell you people a story. So a couple months ago, not days, okay? Like 3 or 4 months ago, one of a person that I know, alright? They kind of like asked me for like if I would kind of like become a character kind of like artist or an illustrator for a children's book that they are kind of like designing. All right. Then I said yes. Then I said yes without a second thought, because I know them pretty well. So that's why I said yes. All right. And so we kind of like did a good kind of like amount of brainstorming and stuff. Okay, we kind of like did a good amount of brainstorming and stuff, and I also kind of like gave him or her, whoever that person is, some designs for the characters in the children's book. All right, but then hold on, is there someone? No. But then his wife kind of like tells me that my art style is very Chinese looking. All right, so yeah, so I kind of like hate people when they just beat around the bush and like insult you. All right, if you want to fucking insult me, then do it like on my face. Do it on my face. You do not sweet talk and bitch about that shit. All right, if you want to insult me, if you want to say no to me, then do it kind of like on my face. You don't bitch about it. All right, I kind of like hate such people. I just wanted to share that info. Okay, if you wanna say something to me, you just say it on my face, bitch. You don't sweet talk me out of it. I fucking hate sweet talks. I literally freaking hate people who kind of like sweet talk, because they have, I feel that they have an ulterior motive. Okay, they always like, it is my experience that people who freaking sweet talk have a very evil and ulterior motive in them. They may not be evil, but the way that they kind of like disregard you is way is worse. Okay, it's like really freaking worse. This is the reason why I kind of like hate sweet talk, people who kind of like sweet talk. All right, now for the main kind of like lanterns, I'm gonna use a different brush for this. There are a lot of lanterns over here. They are sitting in the pool of lanterns. These two varmin. These two varmin. Yeah, these colors are like okay, these are nothing too exotic. I kind of like do not like them that much, so yeah. These colors are okay at best, nothing too crazy. Very okay colors. Hello, Send Motherboard. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Everybody needs to cry. Sometimes helps you stay lighter. Yes, that is true. It is my friend to whom you can run over grievances and anger becomes happy without telling it to them. Yeah, and it's free. I mean, I haven't cried out loud. Yes, that is true. Pretty frequently helps me to smile. No, I kind of like become sad and kind of like, I don't know, maybe sob a little, but that's it. I haven't like cried a lot. Also, another way I have found useful to stay calm is to smile. Yes, but sometimes when people are like freaking irritating, okay, they do some evil freaking stuff, you get so freaking angry, then it kind of like gets very difficult to smile at that time. So yeah, it tricks your brain into thinking that you are happy. Yeah. Not every time. I don't buy that shit. Not every time. It does not. Deep down, you know that you are not happy. It does not. Even if you are aware of it. What to cry? That's why to cry? That's sad. What W art, Jesus? It's not W art, bro. My art, like today, these did not turn out really good enough. I don't know. Like yeah, these four turned out like really good. The colors are like super good, but then the last two, like I did this one, the boat scene and the clouds, they did not turn out like really good, you know. So no W art today. Every freaking time I freaking mess up in like 1 or 2 drawings. All right, 1 or 2 drawings. Yesterday the same freaking thing happened. So look at this. I do not like this one. This one is also very simple. Okay, this one is fine at best. This one, and this one. Okay, these 3 turned out like really good, and this one is also good. If I can, I don't know, give it a pass. All right, so every freaking time there is like 1 or 2 paintings which does not come out good, but it's fine. It does not have to matter that much. These are good. These are good. These are very good. Yeah, look at this. This is absolutely hideous, except for maybe this bird over here. Yeah, these are all good except for this one. These are all good. At least the 3 of these are good, and this is also fine. Yep. Before this, nah, I do not like this at all. These are good. These are definitely good. These, no, not at all. Absolutely trash. These are all good except for this one. Yeah, except for this one, everything else is fine over here. And these are also good. So every freaking single time I kind of like mess up in like 1 or 2 paintings, which is like super difficult to control, but that is fine, I guess. That is really fine. I have to kind of like redo the clouds one like off stream, which I will do when I like turn off the stream today. So I'm like putting it on a different layer. Hold on, I'm like putting it on a different layer. Yeah. Yeah, so these are the paintings for today. I cannot do the clouds one on stream because it is gonna take a lot of time and a lot of freaking focus, so there will be no freaking entertainment on stream. But I will surely post it with this one, don't worry about it. Yep. Alright, I'm gonna go and pee. I've been holding my pee for a very long time to talk with you guys and to entertain you people. So I will, if I don't go, then I'm gonna pee in the chair. Alright, I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes, alright, 2 minutes, BRB. All right, I am back. It's getting cold because it's getting nightly now. It's getting cold. It's getting nightly. It's getting cold, very cold. Okay, so I am kind of like taking color questions. So yeah, shoot your questions, whatever you want. Oh. It's only 1 hour and 14 minutes, so I will kind of like talk with you guys. All right, so shoot your questions about color, and then I will answer them if anyone has any. Oh. All right, so what I was like talking about is like I really freaking hate like those freaking sweet talkers. I don't know, the way they kind of like, you know, manipulate people into like doing something or like doing what they want. All right, it's really bad. Okay, they just sweet talk you out of it. It's really bad. It's really freaking bad. All right, I really hate the way that people do that. And on top of that, the people who kind of like fall into their trap or like, I don't know, purposely listen are like even more stupid. They do not use their freaking brains at all. Are like even more stupid. Yeah, I have personally experienced this, so that is why I'm like saying this. Like I have experienced this 2 times something. I don't know, 2 maybe 3 times, or I don't remember. 2 times at the minimum. All right, 2 times at the minimum. All right. So what do you people want to talk about? Tell me. What do you people want to talk about? I will talk to you about anything. Okay. Enough of my bullshit. I will talk to you about anything that you want. Anything that you want. Anything. What do you people want me to talk about? Nothing. I don't know why. Then what the frick am I doing here? What am I doing here? All right, what am I doing here? Okay, whatever, man. I am gonna explain to you people. All right. time for some explanations. All right, I'm gonna explain to you people some very difficult color transitions. All right, this is some crazy stuff, so pay attention. I'm gonna explain it to you guys. Very difficult color transitions. Hold on. Look at this. Okay, this is a very difficult color transition actually. All right, from the, why is it not painting? Okay, that was the blend tool, Jesus. All right, this shade goes from red to cyan or blue. All right, red to blue transition, very tricky. All right, it may have some yellow because of the red light. All right, it may have some yellow because of the red light, but normally it's kind of like red to blue. All right, so what happens when we go from red to blue, or rather should I say when red mixes with blue or cyan, all right, you get something called as a violet. So very important to remember, wherever there is like a blue kind of like light, okay, you paint the shadows as blue. All right, wherever there is a red light, you paint the light and the shadow as a red. All right, simple stuff. All right, that is the easiest kind of like way to kind of like break it down. Okay, and wherever there is a highlight, you paint it as a red, you paint it as a yellow or a white, whatever the kind of like whatever looks good in my opinion. So if I kind of like change this to a very white light or something, it will still kind of like look good. I hope so. Yeah, but the yellow kind of like looks better in my opinion because of the color transitions. All right, so this is very difficult stuff, and the only way that you can figure out all of the shades and the colors is by looking at the reference. Okay, or whenever, this is the second part, whenever there is a transition between red and blue, then there is a violet. That transition phase, okay, that transition phase is a violet. All right, so yeah, so over here as you can see, the red is kind of like transitioning to blue over here because it is not strong enough to kind of like appear as a red, and it is not strong, not weak enough to appear as a blue. So that is why over here and over here it is a violet. Yes, okay, and her lipstick is kind of like a red or a pink. All right, kind of like a pink or something, or a red or something. Yeah, red, pink or red lipstick, or right, whatever you wanna call it. Okay, but it is kind of like in shadows. All right, so what happens to a magenta that goes into shadows, that goes towards the blue? So the shadow is kind of like a blue, so the magenta is gonna move towards the violets or towards the purples and violets. All right, so it is gonna darken itself up, and that is how you get this color, this and this color. All right, so yeah, whenever a red moves towards the cooler side, it goes into the magentas, the violets and the purples and shit, and the indigos and stuff. All right, so remember that. Very difficult color transition, this one. So yeah, next one. All right, next one. I hope you understood this. All right, BRB 1 hour later or something. All right, I will be still, probably will be over here. I do not know if I'll be over here or not. Okay, but we will see. All right. This one also very difficult. This one is similar to the red to the cyan kind of like thing, but over here there is one more color added to this. and that is the yellow. Okay, that is the yellow. Okay, so yellow, pink, violet, and cyan. So yeah, you can also kind of like change the pink to the red. Okay, to the red, or maybe the crimson kind of like color also. Okay, that also kind of like works. But yeah, all right. Now this is the light part and this is the dark part. Colors always move like this from light to dark. Okay, they are gonna move like this from light to dark. All right, lightest part will have a very white color or a whitish blue color or something. Okay, then the light part, okay, wherever there is the light, there is a light shining onto the character or onto the object. Okay, that will be yellow, because that is a yellow light. Okay, then after that the shadows will be these are the shadows, these are the lights. All right, so yeah, light family, shadow family. All right, so the shadows will be pink or magenta, violet, and cyan or blue, whatever you wanna freaking call it. All right, so if I kind of like grayscale this stuff, if I grayscale it, look at the shadows and the lights. All right, so the yellow and the white, so yellow was here, this is yellow and this is white. All right, yellow was here and white was here. Okay, this is all in the shadows, sorry, in the lights, and every other color is in the shadows. All right, so this is as simple as painting any other kind of like doing like drawing like any other painting or any other kind of like object. All right, simple shadow and light pass. All right, but then you have to kind of like change the colors in the shadows. Okay, sometimes what happens is colors change in the light as well. Okay, like for example over here. All right, sometimes that is going to happen. Colors change in the light as well. So for example, if I add kind of like a reddish kind of like hue to this yellow, or maybe a greenish kind of like hue to the yellow, not reddish. All right, let's add the greenish hue. Look at this. Yeah, look at this. Okay, that color is going to change altogether. That color is freaking going to it is gonna be a little bit of kind of like difference between the yellow and the green, but that difference is gonna make a big change to the whole freaking paint. It's gonna make it look freaking colorful. So this shit, it can change. Colors can change in the light as well as in the shadows. So painting this thing, painting the change in color is kind of like very difficult. So that is the reason why the colorful clouds that you see, okay, the fluorescent clouds that you see in the references, it is difficult to do that, because they kind of like change colors kind of like change and transition, the hues change and transition in the shadows and the lights. So yeah, very difficult and tough stuff. So the color change in the light, I will show you that. Hold on, let me grab a thing that I did. Hold on, give me a minute. I did some kind of like color stuff. Hold on, there is that one painting that I did, fluorescent colors one. Hold on, let me search for it. Yeah, this one, hold on. This one, yeah, this one. Okay, so you see the color transitions. This is a pink, this is a green or a cyan. Okay, this is a yellow. All right, so these are all happening in the light. in the light area. All right, and you can do this in like any style. You can do this in any style, be it like realistic, or be it like a very painterly splotchy style like me, or a cel shaded style like me, like mine, or even a freaking, I don't know, a traditional cel shaded style like they use in anime or something. Okay, or maybe a watercolor style. All right, or anything, any kind of like style, or maybe a soft brush style, or maybe the semi realistic style or something. Okay, you can do this shit in like anything. All right, so this is how you change kind of like the hues in the lights. Okay, look at all these hues. So if I make this a grayscale, then the face kind of like looks like a single tone or a single color all together. All right, but if you remove the grayscale, then there are a lot of colors on the face. Yep, that is how colors freaking work. That is how colors freaking work, and that is how you make these difficult color transitions. Very difficult stuff and very advanced stuff. All right, so yeah. Very difficult and very advanced stuff. I think I haven't like kind of like mentioned this thing that I did just now like anywhere. Like I did it like in previous streams, but this was like the detailed explanation of like everything. Like these color transitions, like very difficult color transitions, very difficult to do. I kind of want to be a master at color. That is why I'm like doing all of the color thing again and again and again and again. All right. Yep. All right. I will probably end the stream right now because it's like 1 hour 31 minutes. Okay, if anyone wants me to do anything else, like I don't know, play a game or something, I will do that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of like getting good at color. So I will be continuing this color kind of like marathon for like another like tomorrow and day after tomorrow, maybe this whole week. I think hold on, yeah, today is Thursday. Yeah, this whole freaking week I will be kind of like continuing the color kind of like marathon. Okay, and I also want to complete the hard surface thing. Like that's gonna be like a one freaking live stream. Like I will do it in the morning as well and in the evening as well, hard surface. So that is gonna be like a one freaking whole freaking day, that live stream. So yeah, that is the only freaking thing that is like remaining that we need to do, hard surface stuff. And we already kind of like did it. Hold on. Yeah, we already kind of like did it. Where is it? Background design. Yeah, this thing over here. Okay, this thing over here. Yeah, this one is like hard surface stuff. Okay, we already kind of like did a design in like hard surface stuff. So that could be kind of like easy. But then morphing the designs, like having like really good shapes and shit, yeah, that is gonna be kind of like difficult in hard surface. Yeah. All right. I kind of wanna, start using some soft brushes and then do some hard brush stuff on top of it. I don't know, that will probably change the style. Yeah, that will probably change the style. Change a bit of my style. So yeah, so it will probably look like this. Hold on, this one, it will probably look like this, which I kind of like, I don't know if I want this, because I am kind of like happy with the hard brushes and shit, because they kind of like look like the gouache colors that you use. Okay, even like when you're doing with gouache, okay, you use the hard brushes and you make all of these transitions with the hard brush, okay, with the thick gouache color. Okay, so that creates a very different kind of like painterly effect on the canvas. So yeah, and I like the painterly effect instead of like the soft kind of like effect that this has. So I like the painterly effect a lot. So I'll probably keep it. But whenever something is like complicated like this, okay, whenever it needs like a soft brush or something, I will probably use the soft brush or the blend tools or something. So yeah, I need to create a blender, a proper kind of like blender. I kind of like I've been neglecting making brushes. all right, so what do you guys want to do now? I don't know, I have literally no people over here. I'm just talking to myself. I don't know, I will just probably quit the stream and just, I don't know, do something else. But we are gonna do the color kind of like marathon. Don't worry about it too much. Color marathon, very cool. Okay, we are gonna push the colors, push our color, and I think I have kind of like reached a point. But there are some kind of like colors which are like super freaking difficult. Like for example, these two colors, okay, and even the metal kind of like color, these are like very difficult to achieve. And if there are like more than like one or two colors on the face or something, or on an object, then it gets really freaking difficult to figure out which color to put and which color to not put. So for example, look at this is a freaking rust color, so then it gets really freaking tough over here. Like, you have to make it vibrant, but also kind of like make it fit with all of the other colors as well. So it gets kind of like tricky to do that. Yeah, I will look at some hard kind of like references and then simplify it. So the simplification process of color and like drawing is what is like the most difficult part of art. All right, it is the most difficult part of art. That is the most difficult part of art. Like you need to learn to simplify your art. All right, if you do not kind of like simplify, then it gets really freaking complicated, and then it gets really freaking dirty. All right, so yeah, you need to kind of like learn how to kind of like simplify the art. Simplify your drawing. So yeah, so one of my, I don't know, one of my friends, like she's almost like a friend, but I do not talk, we are not on talking terms right now. I don't know. So her name is Grace. She told me that I need to simplify stuff, and I took her advice, and I'm just going full on simplify mode on like everything right now. Okay, there are some things that I cannot simplify, but the more simple your art is, or the more simple your drawing and painting is, the better it is gonna look. the better it will always like look better. All right, so yeah. Alright, that's about it. There is literally no one that is like watching my stream right now, probably except for maybe Yuri. Alright, so yeah, that is about it. If you people have anything else to say, you can say it. I will be here for like 5 minutes. Yep. Thank you, Saint Motherboard. Thank you, Saint Motherboard. It's nice having you over here. You are a freaking god at like drawing and like coloring. So yeah, yep, you're welcome. We are welcome. So yeah, thank you for joining in, every single person. Jay, Yuri, Saint Motherboard. All right, you people are the best. And Domo Momo is here. Yergerist is here. Jesus. All right, so yeah, thank you for joining in. And yeah, subscribe, because I literally freaking stream every single day at like 7 p.m. IST, and sometimes at like 12 p.m. IST also in the afternoon. So yeah, do please subscribe for that on my YouTube and follow me on Twitch. Let's freaking hit that 1 million sub. You can also join the Discord if you want. The link is in the description. And also, if you want to support me, you can do so on my buymeacoffee.com/ArtsySIDDD. So every link is in the description of this video, and also on my Twitch and YouTube channels, so be sure to check them out. All right, yep, we are having a color kind of like marathon for this week. All right, this week color marathon. All right, so yeah, we are gonna learn how to color like some really freaking difficult stuff. This was easy. Today's stream was easy. I purposely kind of like chose some easy references because I was like really freaking tired today. So yeah, now I'm like energetic after the stream and after like talking with you people. Maybe I should stream the whole freaking day now. So yeah, so but yesterday's stream, this thing in particular, this was very difficult, and I also want to go back and learn the cloud stuff. So I will probably do that like after stream today, or maybe tomorrow morning. We will see. I don't know. Okay, clouds are like super freaking difficult because I do not know how to like simplify them. So yeah, we are doing some color kind of like thing. I will choose some really difficult color references tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow is gonna be, if I'm like very kind of like energetic and fresh tomorrow is gonna be very difficult color kind of like references, color streams. All right, so yeah, all right, that's about it. See ya. Also, I wanna kind of like do some material stuff. Okay, some kind of like latex material, and then there is iridescent material also, the clothes and stuff. So yeah, really, you admire my passion. I literally am like struggling right now, and like I don't know, I just freaking stream this shit every day, hoping to get, I don't know, some subscribers and kind of like trying to make a living out of this. But yeah, I'm not giving up on YouTube, because if I kind of like do not do this like for even a single day, I feel useless. And I like talking with you people, because I feel kind of like happy doing this. So yeah, so that is why I'm like gonna do this for, I don't know, until till I die. till I freaking die. All right, keep always kind of like keep improving, always making something beautiful for like people to see in the future. Okay, so that when I die, people will kind of like admire my stuff, because this is the thing that will kind of like fuel the next generation, not something that not like people are not gonna see who earned a lot of money, who became a billionaire or something. Okay, people are gonna see this shit, people are gonna see this this art stuff, every form of art, every form of culture, people are gonna see that, because we also kind of like see that stuff from the old days. Okay, we also admire the old stuff. Okay, we also kind of like learn from the old stuff. All right, so that is the reason why that I do this, because I wanna live my life doing something worthwhile and not waste my life on like stupid things. I have already kind of like wasted 30 years of my life, so yeah, playing games. Still that life is like better than like some people that I know, so yeah. Anyways, that's about it. I know the struggle is the part of it, but at the end of the day, when you get there, you know, that's the spawn of your, yeah, that is the reason why I do it. That I feel happy doing this. I feel like some people will get something out of it. All right, so yeah, that is the reason why I do this, and I feel successful in the day. So yeah, all right, that's about it, man. I have yapped enough of my shit. We got a lot of stuff to do. Goodbye, and thank you for joining in. All right, and Saint Motherboard, you're the best. I really appreciate your kind words. All right, goodbye.